video talks about activity dues and mainly activity dues and how they work on the new Aware homepage in the form of a dashlet. It can be kind of tricky to understand how they work, but I did some testing and I think I finally figured it out. And I'll try to explain it to you as clearly as possible. So on my Aware homepage, I have two dashlets displayed: quick activity due and activity due summary. The first one, quick activity due, is where you could set a custom activity due to remind yourself, or someone could remind you to do something. Say like a support staff or an RC1 who's helping you out with getting releases updated, for example. The second activity due staff, if you have that displayed, it's going to show you all of the activity dues that are pending due. I got confused when I first started this because I set up an activity due and it wasn't displaying and I didn't understand why. Then I realized, well, my reminder date hadn't been set yet. So I'll try to explain how that works. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to set up an activity due. I'm going to pretend like I'm the counselor and I want to get reminded to do something. So I'm going to select my client and I'm going to type in my activity due, meet with CRP, and I'm going to say meet with main med. And you can put anything you want in the activity due title and anything you want in the comment section of the activity due. So I want to be reminded to do this, let's say on August, or I want this due. I absolutely want to have this done, this appointment set by August, let's say 8th. And let's pretend like we're setting this up in the past and I wanted my activity due reminder to have populated, let's say yesterday, Monday. And the reason why I did that, it's necessary to have the reminder date be in the past before it will populate here as a due date. And so what I'm going to do is this is where you can assign the activity due to either yourself or a counselor or another staff person you're supporting. So I'm going to, in this case, I'm Counselor BRS in this test environment. And I'm going to go ahead and hit, oh, my dates changed. Keep an eye on that. These dates, this date field seems to jump back to today's date, but usually after you fix it a second time, it stays. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and hit my create activity due. And then if you scroll up, it says success and it's created for this case. And as you can see, I moved over to the activity due summary staff. I don't see it here yet, and it should be here because I wanted to be reminded to do this yesterday, so 7/29/2024. But in order to populate that activity due, you hit this refresh little circle icon on the upper right of the dashlet. And let's see, where is it? Okay, there it is. It populated, and you see how it keeps them in order. So I'm reminded to get this thing done, make this, meet the CRP or set the appointment, whatever it is you want to be reminded to do on August 8th. And I remember I set my reminder for yesterday, so that's what made it populate here. It's not going to populate until it hits that reminder date here. So I guess that's a good thing. So you're not bombarded with activity dues that are really, really old and aren't even close to due yet, just ones that are the ones that you set to be reminded to take care of. And that's it. I think the quick activity due is going to be a great way to keep track of certain things. I mean, you don't get pinged to do these things, but if you're looking at your Aware home screen, you'll see what you need to do. And as you can tell, if you click into the activity due, you can change dates. It's not locked down. You can delete it if you don't want it anymore. You can adjust dates. Say things need to get pushed out. You can set the priority here. Let's see if that works. I'm going to put this release to medium priority. And let me hit my refresh button again. And there it shows up as a medium priority on the release. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can set the priority out here on the quick activity due, but you can once you go actually into the activity due. So that is how to use activity dues with the new Aware dashlets. Thank you.